I'm dropping these. Breath in the room, it's a golden affair. Make a deal so big you can't compare. I'm the ace in the hole, the joker, the king. Flipping the table, hear the cash register ring. They said I wouldn't win, called it a bluff, but I stacked the chips. Yeah, I'm tough enough. MAGA on my cap, red, white, blue. I'm the dealer now, what you gonna do? You don't hold the cards, you don't hold the cards. I'm running this game, I'm setting the odds. You don't hold the cards, you don't hold the cards.
Boy, oh boy, do we have a good one here for you today. My name is Mike Martin, and we are going to get right to it. If in case you have been living under a rock this weekend, oh my gosh, President Zelensky met with President Trump in the Oval Office, and things did not go quite as planned. Let's take a look.
Pretty close. How are you? Pretty shut.
He's all dressed up today.
But everybody was getting along fine. Zelensky was there to sign the mineral deal and start peace negotiations. The first 30 minutes went great. Even the reporters were teasing the Ukrainian about his clothes.
Why don't you wear a suit? You're at the highest. Why don't you wear a suit? You're at the highest level in this country's office, and you refuse to wear a suit. Just want to see if you do. You own a suit?
Yeah, problems.
A lot of Americans have problems with you not
Really?
respecting the dignity of this office.
I will wear costume after this war will finish.
Okay.
Yes, maybe one.
Maybe something like this?
something like
Yes,
yours.
sir.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Maybe something better. I don't know.
Like your clothing, by the way.
Yeah, really?
Even though I think he's a
Yeah,
great guy, by the way. But I don't know if you two like each other. But you know what? I think
No,
he's dressed. I think he's
why?
dressed
I like this
beautifully.
guy. I don't know
I think
him.
he's dressed beautifully.
So
Everything seemed fine, right? Not. How would you feel if you're a president of a country and you go to another country, you go to sit down with the president in front of the world, and they start questioning you on your attire? You know what? Let's back this up. As soon as you get there, the president makes fun of your dress for where you're wearing your clothes, how you're wearing your clothes, and what you're wearing. Come on, people. That's not cool. Now, on the other hand, if you're going to have a big meeting like this, I mean, wouldn't you want to dress up? I don't know. I would. So let's see where things go from here.
Once this
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting, have
today.
you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can.
not speaking loudly. He's not
Yeah.
speaking loudly. You're
Whoa there, big buddy. DT, slow down, man.
winning this.
Don't tell the vice president he's speaking too loudly. He can speak however he wants to in the White House. Have you ever seen a foreign leader come into America and talk this way?
Wow.
And everyone knows if Zelensky had come in, signed the deal, showed some gratitude, it would have gone a long way. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Netanyahu might have had it out with Biden, but he didn't come into the Oval Office and point his finger in his face. After World War II, the French and the British didn't dictate terms to the Americans. We said, get rid of your colonies. Here's the Marshall Plan. Here's how you're going to pay us back. This is the New World Order. Do you think Karzai in Afghanistan came to the White House and lectured Bush on live TV? Zelensky really screwed up. Even the Ukrainian ambassador couldn't watch.
Okay, so we heard one point of view there, pretty candid point of view, might I add. Now let's see from the other side.
Well, it's not an overstatement for sure to say that it is one of the most astonishing moments that we have ever seen happen inside the Oval Office, between these world leaders essentially shouting at one another by the end of this, devolving into, at points, Trump and Vance berating Zelensky for saying that he was not being grateful enough for the aid that the United States has provided to Ukraine, and Zelensky arguing back that they do not understand Putin, essentially, that he will violate any agreement if the proper guarantees aren't in place. That seemed to particularly incense Trump, as he was saying, don't tell us what we're going to feel. Zelensky has been arguing that Putin will not stop with Ukraine, that he will go on to other Eastern European nations, including Poland, as he made the argument there. And Trump was essentially pushing back on that and telling Zelensky that he had no cards and that he needed to make a deal. And at one point, I think the most striking line from that could foreshadow what the rest of these talks are going to look like, what this press conference could look like if we still see these world leaders come out where they were supposed to sign that deal, is the president said to to Zelensky, you either make a deal or we are out. Now, that comes after 40 minutes before this exchange happened, where the president was talking about how he wasn't ready to make security guarantees yet. He said the United States would still send some weaponry to Ukraine. Questions going back and forth about how a deal would hold, how a minerals deal would be carried out. All of that was essentially wiped away by those last 10 minutes that were so incredibly heated there in the Oval Office, and essentially ended with Vance saying that this is not something that should be litigated in front of the press, the many press who were inside that room. Trump saying that he thought it was actually good that it was playing out. And I asked Trump as we were leaving, can the two of you still negotiate given what we just watched that left everyone else in the room silent? He told me, quote, "We'll see." But just to give you a sense of how much things broke down, look at this picture of the Ukrainian ambassador to the United States. She has been the ambassador to the U.S., I should note, since 2021, since before Russia invaded Ukraine. She had her head in her hands at one point when I looked around the room and was just looking at all of the officials here. Secretary of State Rubio,
Wow.
Treasury Secretary
Wow.
Bessent, the Defense Secretary Pete
All right,
Hegseth,
people, see?
Commerce behind the scenes. This is the photo of the Ukrainian ambassador to the United States.
Absolutely,
as they were just
absolutely
shouting
embarrassing
at one another between
for
the three
everyone.
of them, and an
All right,
incredibly
people, let's see what
remarkable
else we have
moment.
going on here.
Tell us how hot we look, okay? You don't say if I was gay, I'd be all over you too. Okay, and we're supposed to help you?
But if I could just say...
You have been talking this entire time. I'm sorry, does the sign outside say Ukraine House? No, it says America House.
Oh man, look at Rubio over there, fully dissociating. He looks like Homer Simpson disappearing into that hedge.
Oh my gosh! Hey, all right, that's enough of that. That's enough of that, guys. That's enough of that.
I'm sorry if I...
You know, you say you want to end this war, but frankly, you don't have the cards, okay? I have the cards, all right? I have skip, I have draw 4, I have reverse, I have get out of jail free. The Supreme Court gave me that one. I have Pikachu and Charmander and Charizard. All I'm missing is a Charmeleon. But without us, you don't have any of the cards, okay? You got no cards. You're playing poker, and Putin's playing Magic the Gathering. And the Russians have been treated very badly with respect to the war, and also, frankly, Honora, right? Honora was misled.
Disturbingly accurate. Mildly funny? I don't know. Let's get back to the real stuff.
White House today, President Trump said this.
He's looking to go on and fight. He wants to come back right now, but I can't do that.
What do you make of that? Do you want to continue fighting? Do you want peace? And if he had the opportunity to go back to the White House right now, would you do it?
No, first of all, we want peace. That's why I'm in the United States. That's why I visited President Trump. And thanks for invitation again. The deal on minerals is the first step to security guarantees. It's meant for the peace, closer to peace. That's why I'm here. And we have tough situation. To understand it is to be in Ukraine. You saw it, Brad. You was once. Thank you again. So I think that's very important to understand what's going on. But I respect my soldiers and our people, our civilians who work and support our warriors. I can't say just stop. Nobody will stop because everybody afraid that Putin will come back tomorrow. We want just and lasting peace. It's true. We want security guarantees.
Thank you very much.
Well, President Zelensky didn't waste any time.
Let me just say that you're very, very welcome here in Downing Street. As you heard from the cheers on the street outside, you have full backing across the United Kingdom. And we stand with you, with Ukraine, for as long as it may take. And I hope you heard some of that cheering in the street. That is the people of the United Kingdom coming out to demonstrate how much they support you, how much they support Ukraine, and our absolute determination to stand with you, unwavering determination, and to achieve what we both want to achieve, which is a lasting peace for Ukraine based on sovereignty and security for Ukraine. So important for Ukraine, so important for Europe and so important for the United Kingdom. So I'm much looking forward to our discussions here this afternoon. Thank you very much for making the time to come.
Wow, that is fantastic.
Thank you very much, Keir. Mr. Prime Minister, happy to be here. And really, I saw a lot of people, and I want to thank you, people of the United Kingdom, such big support from the very beginning of this war. Thank you, your team. And I'm very happy that His Majesty the King accepted my meeting tomorrow, and I'm thankful that you organized such a great summit for tomorrow. And we are very happy in Ukraine that we have such strategic partners. We signed with you historic documents.
100-year agreement.
Yeah, we have only with you such documents with the United Kingdom. So we're happy, and we count on your support. And really, we're really happy that we have such partners and such friends.
Fantastic.
Well, folks, I don't know. This is interesting here. He wastes no time. Zelensky wastes no time at all. That's for sure. So he's got the backing of the Prime Minister of a British Prime Minister. So that's great. And Zelensky also is meeting with the King as well. So King Charles. So that's a good thing. So we have President Trump and President Zelensky meeting with King Charles. So for their respective nations. So that's great. Well, it's quite interesting to see where things will go here. So you guys tell me your thoughts, like, click, subscribe, and keep the peace. All right. Peace, everyone. Bye.
I'm running this game, I'm setting the odds. You don't hold the cards, you don't hold the cards. King of the deck, I'm dropping these bars.